good to talk to you today, Gabe.
Yeah,
'Cause you
appreciate
get
y'all
4
coming.
quarters and not just 2 this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited about that for sure.
What's that like, having to try and be like, okay, am I going to get a full game? Is it going to be overturned? What's that experience like?
I mean, I was kind of explaining to my teammates, like this weekend I wasn't really stressed about it because I was like, I'm not going to know for sure until the weekend's over. But I got the call on Sunday, so I didn't even get in the mindset of like not knowing if I'm not going to play the first 2 quarters of the first game. So I was just happy just to get to know. And I mean, I was at home, so it was nice to talk to my family about it and say like, hey, like y'all are all coming in town and I get to play the whole game, so it's exciting.
In the appeal process, how are you involved at all in that, or it's just the coaches?
No, I mean, I don't even think the coaches are, honestly. Just send it off to NCAA, and then from there they deem it if it was forcible contact or not. And I guess we all knew that it really wasn't forcible contact, but it happened, and now I'm back, so it's all good.
Do you replay that hit again, just being like, wait, okay, was it targeted? Do you like try and think about it, or is it one where you're just like, hey, I know I hit, I know this was clean, so.
I mean, honestly, I knew it was clean from the get-go. So, I mean, was I happy? No, not at all. I needed a second to cool off, so I went in the locker room. But, I mean, after that, I was like, we'll see what happens. I was positive from the beginning. Everybody was like, hey, we're going to get it overturned. And, it happened faster than we all thought, so I'm happy about it.
So was it your decision to leave the field too? A lot of people were questioning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was my decision to leave the field. I just wanted to handle it appropriately, let some frustration out, come back. And then after that, I was ready to go.
What do you feel about the way that the secondary has played? Because you guys aren't giving up a ton of yards through the air.
I mean, honestly, I feel like we've played really well. What we got to improve on is, of course, come down and tackle when it's called upon. And, I mean, as a defense right now, that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to show this weekend. But I think that, I mean, we go out there, work hard. Everybody knows their assignment, knows their job. And I think it just kind of shows nobody really wants to throw it on the outside. We didn't get tested the first couple games on the outside, and, I mean, does that make my job easier? Yeah, but then, it's a little bit harder for the guys on the inside. So, any way that we can help, we're trying to do that this week. And if they want to throw it our way, they're more than welcome to, but we're looking for a pick this week. So,
how different have they been with Drew Pine at quarterback the last 2 games?
They definitely ran the ball more, and, they're getting the ball to their tight end. He's a good football player. I think that it's relatively the same offense, but they're just kind of finding themselves right now, if I had to be honest with you. And I think it's good for them, and I think it's going to be nice to play them in Vegas. And they're going to get our best shot, and we're going to get theirs. And, I mean, they're going to see that once we stop the run, then, it's going to be hard to even try to score on us.
He's completing 70% of his passes. How important is it going to be for you guys to disrupt his rhythm and do something about his efficiency?
I mean, he's getting the ball out quick. So, I mean, whatever we draw up out there is hopefully to stop that. And if he can't get the ball out quick, then he's going to take some sacks. So, I mean, I'm excited to see that happen for sure.
You've played in a lot of big environments, big stadiums. I mean, like literally every week in the SEC, right? But when you're going to a place like Vegas, it's known for distractions and glitz and glamour and all that stuff. How do you kind of put that to the side and focus on the business trip of, playing a game on the weekend?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's nice. We're about 30 minutes from the Strip, so I don't got to worry about anything if I have to be honest with you. But, honestly, like once I get in the hotel, once we travel, everything like that, it's pretty much just, it's a mental vacation from, everything that's going on here. But it's also a work trip for when it comes to football. So, I mean, it's not really stressful for me. And I think the rest of the guys, they already went there last year. They stayed in a stressful environment. They were on the Strip before. Now we're away from it. So I think that it'll prepare us well. And, of course, we're playing at night. That's when we like to play. So I'm excited for it.
What do you think this game means, playing Notre Dame means for the growth of the program, just being on this stage? Do you think it matters to have these type of games?
I mean, of course it matters for the excitement around the program, but I mean, BYU's played big games dating way before I was born, before all of us were born. So at the end of the day, I think it's just another resume booster. We want to play in New Year's Six, maybe get an opportunity to play in the national championship game. So, games like this, to go out there and dominate are the things that we need to show. And, of course, I'm excited to get to play Notre Dame. Anybody would be. But at the end of the day, it's about playing our game. And it doesn't really matter who's across on the other side. So,
Gabe, as you look at this defense, first year with this group, how do you feel, like what sense do you get about the expectations they have for themselves? Because we've had a lot of players tell us, hey, we don't feel like we're playing as good as we're capable of. What's the sense you get as you've come in and joined this group?
I mean, definitely, I think that we haven't played our best ball yet, and that's kind of scary if you have to think about it, because once we do play our best ball, like, the offense is playing good, once you couple that with defense, it's going to be hard to stop us. And I think that this weekend, I mean, we've had talks as a team, and I think that you guys are going to see that for sure this weekend. And once it comes out, I think there will be a lot of people that thought otherwise about our football team. And I mean, I'm just ready. I'm excited. Just counting down the days to get down in Vegas and have a good football game.
I'm looking forward to talking to Talon. I haven't talked to him before. What's he like? What does he do for the secondary, the defensive backs, and the contribution for the defense that Talon brings?
Yeah, no, Talon's a great football player, For him to step into this role is really big for him. I'm proud of him. We're all happy for him. He comes down, he hits. He knows exactly where to be on the field, and, I mean, he's just getting his feet wet right now. Once he gets a couple more games underneath his belt, we're going to see that he's a really good football player on a consistent basis, so I'm excited about it. I think he's really going to help us this week, especially when it comes to stopping the run. And from there, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.